with another AFSTREAM. We are streaming on Twitch, Kick, Facebook, and YouTube. And also YouTube Shorts. This is the first time that I'm also streaming on Facebook. So if you are watching this and you're new to AFSTREAMs, welcome to the studio. I stream from the studio. I've been streaming for the past month, and it's pretty much me making music, talking with Sheeniez, taking questions, talking about life, all this stuff. And also one of the things that's been incredibly awesome to see on Facebook, this past couple of, or actually this past few days on Facebook, I actually posted some actually videos from my trip that I took to North Carolina, of these houses, and I went there to shoot the music video for my song Bada Boom. Long story short, we are at like 4.2 million views on Facebook. That's insane. So I don't think I've ever had that happen in my entire career. I've been doing this for we are doing this for about 20 years now, doing this music thing, and it's pretty wild to see. Yeah. Over 4.2 million people have watched these videos and have heard also Bada Boom. Now, this was extremely random, and but it just is what it is. That's life. Life is random, and the least, like the weirdest things happen when you least expect it, and I think that's a beautiful thing. It's gotten me to post more on my Facebook. I was not really on my Facebook like that, and I don't know what happened that day. I was like, let me just share that one video of this house falling. You know what I mean? Like these houses that are actually collapsing, and yeah, 4.2 million views later, man, that's insane. But I'm just happy that I'm actually, able to reach more actually people, and it's fun. It's fun. So if you're watching on Facebook, and if you're watching from YouTube, shout out to you. I see you, boss. Hello. I'm gonna leave. Don't leave, boss. Stay. There's more stuff happening. Or leave. I mean, to just do it. Just really, really do you. But yeah, this is the first time that I'm doing a live on Facebook. So let's see how this goes. But life is interesting. Today has been a rainy one. It's been raining here all day. It just kind of cleared up, but it's been raining. So it's life, and that's just what kind of happens, And today, what I wanted to do was I wanted to work on the mix for the song Zodiac. This is a song that I started basically on stream. Again, I started streaming this past month. It's been extremely fun. I try to do a stream from Tuesday, like I do Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and sometimes Fridays, but I've been trying to keep it as consistent as possible. But it's been fun, man. It's been fun. I really get to see and talk to so many different people, and also I just kind of share my actually process of making the music and stuff like that, and it's been amazing. It's been really, really amazing to be able to connect with everyone. So wherever you are watching from, shout out to you. We are streaming on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Facebook now. Facebook is a new one. This is my first time, but I'm gonna start streaming on Facebook. Why not? So yeah. How's life on the other side? Because I don't want to be doing all the talking here. How we doing? How's life? How's life treating you? What's happening on the other side of the world? The cool thing with the streams is also I get to really talk to everyone from really everywhere. There are people from the US, there are people from, Finland, there are people from Romania, depending on like the time zone. Most of the time I do the streams like around 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, but actually today I started. Now it's 5 p.m. So let's see what just happens. But yeah, I'm just gonna be on here. Pretty much what I'm doing is working on this song called Zodiac, and I'm just gonna be doing some layering and mixing and all that stuff that we do, and we just go from there. So hope you're having a good time watching wherever you are, and let's get this party started. This actually track is called Zodiac. What you are listening to is Zodiac, is the new track that I'm actually working on. Yesterday I actually went for a test drive in the car, and I need to make these snares hit harder. So I'm gonna start layering these with some actually claps that I have picked beforehand. That's one of the claps, and then the other one is, so let's see which one feels better. I'll start with this one, and yeah. Just want to make these a little shorter. So I will do that, and then copy paste these. You got your kick and your snare, and then I'm gonna layer this guy right over the snare so it kind of has a bite, See, without it, it's like that. And then I was wondering, how would this sound with it too? Since we're layering snares and claps, might as well see what this sounds like. But yeah, it's been crazy on Facebook this last like 3-4 days. I think I've had over 4.2 million views on the videos I've been posting, which is cool to see. It's cool to see, So without it, it would be, this is with it and this is without it. So that's a good thing. Then I'm going to roll off those low ends on that kick snare thingy, so it sounds a little bit more tighter. Then this other one, gonna do the same thing for that one. Then all together, they sound like this. Without it, it's like that. I do need to actually turn them down though. I think it's a little too loud. Let's see what's happening here. This song is called Zodiac, and I started to actually work on this like a few streams ago, and I started on the piano and kind of got the whole composition down first, and then started adding the actual the actual production and all that, and the whole thing. And now here we are, mixing and layering and doing more. Hey Kim, I see you. Did you have anything eventful happen for your birthday? Yes, I got to see life for another year. That's the most eventful event ever. To be honest with you, I was extremely ill and sick. I have some things happening with me. I don't know what's going on, but I was kind of ill, so we did something super low key. I actually went to my favorite restaurant. It's like a nice little Italian restaurant, and yeah, just super low key. I was so ill, and also my doctor had actually given me this this actually medication to that kind of reduces like the pain, like your gut and stuff. And I asked, I said, like, is there any side effects? And he's like, no. I'm like, all right, cool. And I basically took it. I I took 4 in like a span of 24 hours. So on my birthday, I was like a zombie. Like it felt like um I was like jet lagged the whole day. It was like, and then I find out that um it's basically part of the side effect of this fucking medication is it makes you drowsy. No one told me that. So thank God I was like I didn't do anything crazy like, but yeah. No, but it was good. It was good. It's just chill, very, very chill. And that's what I like for the most part. And still not 100%. I actually have to go undergo like a whole like procedure and stuff next month. But um, so I'm still dealing with it a little bit. But I didn't want to miss a stream. I did actually come on here a little later than I do, but um, still wanted to stay on the schedule with the streams. So here we are. Happy Tuesday, um, October 14th. It's 5:10 p.m. from actually my side. But yeah, uh, you know, thank you for asking. And also today is a little different because I'm also streaming on my Facebook as well. So that's interesting. I've never streamed on my Facebook, but I don't know how, or I don't know when you actually joined the chat, but I, yeah, just been seeing all these videos that I've been posting have been getting some, you know, some actually attention on my Facebook, and I was like, whoa, um, that's cool. I should use my Facebook more. So this past few days, I think I've gotten over like 4.2 million views. It's insane. So that's cool. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I should also stream to my Facebook as well. So if you're just joining us, I'm streaming right now on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch, and on Kick. So wherever you're watching from, shout out to you. Can you drink some kombucha? Help heal those tummy goblins. LOL. Uh, yeah, no, I do. I love kombucha. Yeah, no, it's just this. We don't know what it is, to be honest with you. Um, we'll find out. I'm gonna go under next month. They're gonna stick some things in me, I guess, and we shall find out. But I think I'll be okay. Uh, but I can tell you, last week, it was really bad, man. It was really, really bad. Also, and also, I started watching Severance. So I'm not sure if you have been watching Severance, but yo, Severance is a crazy show and it's addictive. So we've been just binging it. Actually, to be really, really honest with you, I like I can't watch more than like 3. It's just like I just can't. It really messes with my with your mind. But but it's a really great show though. So if you haven't watched Severance, um, that's one thing. And then also I started watching the studio, which is which is another show. That's a really good show too. So these are the 2 new shows I've been watching, like kind of obsessively: Severance and the studio. And then yesterday I took you know I took actually you know this beautiful track Zodiac for a test drive, and yeah, I was like, I need to work on the mixing of this because it needs a lot of work. But the track itself is great. You have a certain kind of vision and like there's like a certain feeling that you want to feel when you hear the track, and it's not there yet. But the ideas are all there, and it's all gonna happen. But yeah, that's where we are with life. How are you doing, Kim? By the way, if you're still here, how's how was your weekend? Spooky season is here. I'm going to have Jake. I'm going to have. I'm going. I'm going to have to check those out. I need a new show. Oh yeah, trust me. Oh my God, Severance, you're gonna love that show, man. It's incredible. It's really incredible. But it's been great this new year. Cause it's funny, we were just talking and Yvonne was actually telling me about how it's not about the new year, like when the new year starts. It's about your birthday. So like that's the year, and I did so much within the year of my last birth year. So this birth year started off a little rocky in a sense that I'm not like physically that like well, like 100% well. Hopefully we'll get there. Um, but I feel honestly, I feel happy. I feel content. Um, I feel like some incredible stuff is on the way, and yeah, and again, my actual commitment to be able to, you know, do these streams, and the fact that I love doing these streams, I really really do, man. I really do. And it's been fun. So sick or not sick or whatever, I'm here. um but if my actual, energy level is a little low, just know that I'm not 100% healthy, and that's all right. We're gonna get there. I'm doing great, working hard, and trying to stay focused on my music growth. That's amazing. That's awesome. Mini goals to keep me focused. Beautiful. That's all you need in life, is just the mini goals. Mini goals, mini goals, mini goals. And you write them down on actually paper, and you kind of give yourself more goals, and you achieve those goals. Then you write down some more, you achieve those goals. There's not much else to this life. You know what I mean? Like there's not much else to it. I think that's the beautiful thing, man. Growth. That's I feel like for me personally, like I've been growing just like actually personally. I did a lot of like I say growth, like actually growing in the past probably few days. It's been nice, and we don't stop. It just keeps going and going and going and going. Um, it was just your body releasing the negativity of the last year. Perhaps, perhaps. Not sure about the negativity. You're not sure how much negative stuff is. I mean, there is definitely negativity in life. But I don't really let it. I mean, like I don't really let that stuff in. Uh, but there is pressure, and there is like, I mean, there is a certain level of stress that you have. To be honest with you, though, uh, my last birth year started out with me pretty like right after like small world, and then the show happened right after that, man. I really went into like a solid like a 3 months of like depression kind of vibes. And basically what it was, they call it like the Olympian, like the gold Olympian syndrome or something like that. It's like when you work towards a goal for so long, and then once that thing comes and it's done, then you're let, you know, and like you're just kind of left empty now, and you don't know what to do. So that's kind of what happened with like small world for me. It was like 2.5 years, and then the album came out, everything went the way it went with the show, everything. And then after that, I was like, and then I just went into this like deep rest, like I was depressed, but it was deep rest. And but but then like when the new year started, like the actual new year started, like dude, this year was the most incredible. Like it's m- like it was the year that I've been the most like content, like settled, just no anxiety, like it's been really nice. It's been really 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 nice in that sense, and I'm gonna continue that, and I'm kind of continuing to uh kind of stay the course of just we're just gonna keep cruising, and it's nice. It's really nice. It was the first year in my life that I felt super like settled, and yeah. So that's kind of nice, you know. But yeah, let's get to this and let's layer this bad boy. Yeah, without it, it's like versus. That's fine. I think I need to bring this guy like that. Then move it over. Let's see if I can layer this as well, because I think it'll make a nice layer. Cause it has a really kind of a punchy, like high end sound, and that's what you want. But let's see if it layers in nicely. Yeah, it's a little loud. Maybe lower. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah. That sounds better. At least for now, because you know how it is. It's like once I once I actually get the mix on the big speakers, then I'll really be able to hear it. But for now, I think this sound is fine. You know, this might sound excessive, but I'm gonna put these two sound on one channel or one group, like bus channel. I'm gonna call it clap, and blah, 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 put it right there. And this way we can easily see what it's doing, you know, together. This is before. That's fine. That breathing, I almost forgot about. I know, right? It's funny because I hadn't actually listened to this track in a long time too. I mean, since the last time that you heard it is when I heard it, and I actually came back. I'm like, wow, we did some really cool layering and really cool like things for this track. But yeah, now it's what I have to do is have to make sure that all of those things like really shine in the mix. So so that's where this process is extremely important. But yeah, you know what's so crazy? Like I was trying to like play the bass, and I'm like, man, it's like this is like such a like in the moment thing. It's hard to recreate this, but it's a really cool kind of groove that I came up with. Like, and like not one thing is like the same because I literally like played it, you know. Those French horns could still be a bit louder. They're so pretty. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Definitely. Also, this you know track is a little bit different than the other stuff that I you know make. It's really cinematic. So there's certain things that are happening, like with this, like, French horn and stuff like that. They have to get kind of mixed a little bit differently. It's very interesting. But I'm so happy that this, track happened, and also there are no vocals. That's kind of cool too. Like this ARP should be louder too. Yeah, it's so tricky. It's a very tricky track. Okay. This should be louder here. Look at that. So why is that so low? Come on. Okay, let's see. Okay, now this part is too loud. We also want to make those kind of a call and response synths louder too, because it goes and it goes so want to make sure that those are loud as well. So let's see where they are. I don't even know where they are, to be honest. Oh, it's the big stacks. Is that big stack? Yeah, it's these guys. Yep. That's cool. Those sound awesome. Sheenieez. I'm gonna take away the drums and the kick for, not the kick, the bass for a second and see what's happening in the on the other side of. So most likely what I'm gonna do is once I mix the music parts together, like this is all like the melodic stuff. Once I have all of that together, then I'm gonna also run all of those through a bus, so that way I can just control like that whole sound with one bus. Sounds pretty cool. It's nice. Let's see. see when you actually mute stuff, you kind of realize what are the stuff that you need and what are the stuff that you can pull back. Um, like this, like I don't need that sound there necessarily. Just kind of making it messy, you know? But at the end, like here is there. Again, it's all about just kind of pulling back as much as possible. And you have to get the song to its essence. I need to practice listening to my voice. It's hard for me to record even tiny vocal sounds because I don't like my voice. I understand. And you are not alone. Most people don't like the sound of their voice. Those little vocal sounds add such a unique sound. Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, just like honestly, it's like a band-aid. You have to rip that band-aid and just record yourself, listen back to yourself. And one day you'll be like, huh, I'm kind of numb to my own voice now. No, you just gotta fall in love with your own voice. Fall in love with your own voice is an interesting thought because, gotta be honest with you, I don't think you can fall in love with your own voice. It's a tough one. But yeah, you just kind of go through. I think it all just comes down to you just gotta do it, repetition, and then time, you know, and then maybe you'll do something with your voice and you'll surprise yourself, and then that thing is going to make you like your voice, you know. So, but if you don't do it, then but it's all cringe. Everything is cringe when it comes to the creative process at first, right? And you have to just do it and love it. And yeah. And to be honest with you, it's like there's so many tools now that you can do to you know, kind of make your voice you know, likable to you. I don't know, do you like my voice? How is my voice to you, if you had to be honest? TikTok's helping because I'm forced to see myself. For sure. And again, just so you know too, it's like, do you honestly think it's an easy thing for me to be doing this? Yes, maybe it seems super effortless because I'm a superstar. No, but seriously, like this is not easy for me to do, man. Like, but you just do it. You literally, it's like like I don't care. You just gotta. It's this, you know. There is a certain level of like when you love something, regardless if it feels like pretty much every kind of, fiber of yourself, it says, no, you can't do it. You just do it. It's just like, I'm just going to show up and do it. And even though maybe I think it's not good or whatever, and, I do like your voice. I find your voice soothing and your singing is melodic. Well, thank you. Well, that's what you think, and that's beautiful. Do I feel the same? Sometimes. Do I feel this? Do I feel like that all the time? No. I mean, right now, talking to you and talking to you guys, wherever you guys are watching. It's so funny sometimes because you're just in the chat and we're just talking. If it's just like, it's just me and you talking, there's like other people watching too, but, but I mean, it's just what it is. It's like, we are just designed to not like ourselves, man. And imagine it's like, now you're like, oh, I want to like sing, which is like like singing is not like a natural thing to do, right? So, or, whatever, record your vocals. Like these things aren't like human. Like it's not like innately as like as part of your human function. So you just have to keep doing it and doing it and doing it until you happen to like it. I mean, if you think about like a Bob Dylan, for example, right? Like, does he have the greatest voice? Not really. I mean, or like a John Lennon, does he have no, these people didn't have great voices, but they had something to say. So they just kind of mustered up the courage and they said those things, and those things with their voices mattered and it resonated with people, but if you want to think about like were their voices like pleasant or something, like I don't know, who knows, it's all subjective, but just do it, just keep doing it, and one day you might just surprise yourself, and that's the beautiful thing about this whole process. Trust me, like self-love and self-hate and all these things are like real, especially when it comes to art. And the more success you have within it, the harder it gets. It doesn't get easier. I can guarantee you, right? Like it does not get easier the more successful or the more success you have in your career. It only gets harder. So you might as well just say, hey, fuck it. Like, let's just have fun and let's just do it. And who gives a fuck? I enjoy our back and forth so much, but you are right. I just need to practice working on taking this step. Yeah, and you are doing it. I see your TikTok. Sometimes they actually pop up on my FIP, or you're here. Like you are here, and you do learn about stuff. And I think you are taking the steps, and don't really put too much pressure on yourself either. It doesn't matter. Like none of this stuff is serious at all, and that's really something that you have to really keep in mind when you are doing this. Like it's fine, and have fun. And if you're having fun, chances are whoever watches you, they probably have fun too. And regardless if of like how you sound, and the thing is, it's like there's nothing to lose for you. Like, or me right now, I'm just sitting here. There's nothing. I have everything to gain from what I'm doing right now. Everything. I have nothing to lose. Okay, maybe you have a few comments here and there. Someone says some weird thing to, whatever. That doesn't matter. But like, this is fun. To me, I don't know. I'm having a great time. There is no wrong answer to art. There is no wrong answer to art. It's the truth. all I want to do with music is just connect. And that's all that it's for. So your ideas matter. Your voice matters. So just do it. And no one else is going to do it for you. You have to do it for you. And the more you do it, the better it gets. That's a fact. It's a fact. But what I can say to you is I am proud of you, Kim. Seriously, I am proud of you. Honestly, like you have showed up to these AF streams, which is now feels like a lecture every time I'm on here sharing something. But you show up to lecture every time. Showing up is half the battle, man. And again, I hope that you are walking away with something, you know, and yeah, and you just put it to work. And I promise you, it's like, and the more you just, you know, the more you peel back, the more honest you can get with yourself, and the more it can resonate with people too, you know. And again, I'm saying all this stuff just so you know, like I'm on that same exact boat. Like that's what I do online. Like that's what I do, and I try my best to just peel the layers back and just give what I think is me, you know. I mean, it doesn't get more real than this. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just being real. Like does not get more real and raw and honest than this. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm proud of myself for fucking showing up for like a month doing this. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going. I really would love this you know, streams to kind of continue to grow and stuff too. But I don't care if there's one person here or there's 10 people here or there's no one here. I'm just gonna do this. It's gonna get uploaded to my socials, and I'm gonna have the clips on other socials. And bada boom, bada beam. Bada boom, bada beam. I'm going to put in the work to earn my spot and make it real. Forget about earning your spot, girl. You got the spot. Just put in the work and it's real. That's it. There's no need for earning anything in life. These you know, these whole days about like the concept of actually earning anything is just a very fascinating thought, you know. I feel like it's like an outdated way of thinking. Trust me, I'm one of those people myself where I thought about, I have to earn this. Dude, no, just have fun, and what needs to be will be, you know. Because also you even saying you need to earn your spot, like that's just extra pressure that you don't need. Just like literally just learn, have fun, and output, and everything else you don't need to worry about. Your spot will be earned, not by you, but your work. What do I know? I don't know. It sounds much tighter now, much tighter and cleaner. Like Demi Lovato, I'll be here all night. Let's go. had this pain in my neck. Like literally I have a pain in my neck. So annoying. Man, you said kombucha and now I want some. I want some kombucha. Yes, much cleaner. One of the biggest mixing tips that I have gotten in my life was make sure every single element like is bold and has its like place. And because that's the case, you can't have too many bold things in one mix. So it kind of forces you to really refine your mix and also like just really make every single thing shine, like say like this hat, like before it was like kind of dull and kind of buried in the mix, which sounds like this, but like this is like what it sounded like before, but you're just gonna boost a little bit of those highs and you're just gonna make it kind of hear it a little bit more in the mix. Where is that? Oh yeah, maybe I can put this here. Let's see. That's nice. Cool. Nice. It's sounding pretty good. Again, we won't know until I listen to it on the big speakers, but for now, I think it sounds pretty good. And that is that. That's cool. Just wanted to come on here today and do a little bit of a mixy mix on this song. I think it's coming along really, really well. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow again if I'm feeling well and with more energy this time. And again, thank you so much for actually watching. This was the first day that I went live on Facebook as well. So if you're watching on Facebook, shout out to you. Hope you'll be back. See you guys around, and hope you have the most amazing day, night, wherever you are. Take care of yourself, and I will see you on the other side. Bye.